as I wait here to meet this guy to do a little business. Oh, never mind. I thought that was him right there. Yeah, I got to thinking about this one word called change, right? I had a conversation with a gentleman last week about that one word, about change. And I was just telling them, like, don't be afraid to change. Don't be afraid to reinvent yourself. Don't be afraid to pivot. Like, in my 46 years on this earth, I got to thinking about how many times I've had to do those things, right? How many times I've had to pivot from something. How many times I've had to actually change who I was from the inside out in order to feel a certain way about myself, or even to accomplish something on the outside for myself and for my family. Or just, how I had to just fight through all the emotions and of the fear or of the rejection on what people are going to say or what it's going to look like. Let me give you a little word of advice. Who gives a rat's ass what people say or what it looks like, right? You cannot be afraid to change and do what you feel in your heart is really giving you power and fuel to be the best version of yourself. Everybody's not going to agree with it. They might agree with it later. They might never agree with it. But here's the thing. So what? With all due respect. And so don't ever look at change as being a bad word, right? It can be scary and it can be fearful at times, but it's not a bad thing. So today, I want you to just take away from this video, change, pivot, reinventing yourself. Those 3 words, I want you to let those 3 words be the remaining mantra for your 2025. Change, reinventing yourself, and pivoting. And just don't be afraid to do it. Just because you started out with a person, don't mean you have to end with that person. Just because you started out a certain way, don't mean you have to end that way. Just because you started out with certain beliefs or a certain mindset, don't mean you have to stay with those certain beliefs or mindsets. Don't be afraid to change and pivot. Because when you do, this is what you're going to find. When you do, you're going to find that you're going to start attracting the right things and people into your life based off that change or based off that pivot, right? Because now your energy that you're putting out there is pulling those people that can match that same energy or beyond, right? So don't be afraid to change and pivot. Man, let me get up out of here. F at a life coach. You already know what it is, baby. Always spreading that peace and love twice on Sunday. Go out, attract the life of your dreams. Don't be afraid to change, pivot, or reinvent yourself. Dare to be you, good people.